Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello everyone, welcome to First PUC Statistics online classes. In the previous class we had discussed about properties of arithmetic mean. In this class we are going to discuss problems on properties of arithmetic mean. Let's start problem number 1. That is, for the following data show that sum of x minus x bar is equal to 0, and here given set of observations are 11, 13, 7, 10, 15, 3, 12, 11, 4 and 14. So see here given set of observations are, these are given set of observations, and we know that set of observations are denoted by x. Therefore here solution part is, so here x observations are given, that is 11, 13, 7, 10, 15, 3, 12, 11, 4 and 14. See, these are given set of observations. So now we need to show sum of x minus x bar is equal to 0. So therefore we need to find x bar for this set of observations. So x bar here, formula is x bar is equal to summation x divided by small letter n. Summation x in the sense that is total of these x observations, that is 11 plus 13 plus 7 plus 10 plus 15 plus 3 plus 12 plus 11 plus 4 plus 14. So here sum of x is, that is 100. So in the place of summation x I will substitute 100 divided by what is small letter n. Small letter n in the sense that is number of observations. So here number of observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here number of observations are 10. So this is equal to 100 divided by 10 is, that is 10 more. So here x bar is 10. So now see here we need to show x minus x bar, sum of x minus x bar is equal to 0. Sum in the sense that is total of the observation. In the sense we need to find x minus x bar. If we calculate x minus x bar, then we can find sum of this x minus x bar. So see here x bar is 10. So here x bar is 10. So that is 11 minus 10 in the sense that is 1. So here x is 13. 13 minus 10 is, that is 3. So 7 minus 10, that is minus 3. So 10 minus 10 is 0. Then 15 minus 10 is 5. Next 3 minus 10 is minus 7. Then 12 minus 10 is 2. Then 11 minus 10 is 1. Then 4 minus 10 is minus 6. Then 14 minus 10 is 4. So that is, so here sum of, okay, see here we need to show sum of x minus x bar. So here sum of x minus x bar is, that is, so 1 plus 3 minus 3, 1 plus 1 plus 3 minus 3 plus 0 plus 5 minus 7 plus 2 plus 1 minus 6 plus 4 is 0. So here we showed, therefore here we showed that sum of x minus x bar is equal to 0. See, this is solution part of first problem. Next let's move to problem number 2. So here the second problem is that we show that the sum of the square deviations about the mean, that is x bar is equal to 7.4 is lesser than the sum of the deviation about an assumed value 7 for the data given below. So here given set of observations are 4, 6, 7, 9 and 11. So let's see the solution part, that is So first see here, so here set of observations are given and we know that set of observation is denoted by x, and here given x observations are 4, 6, 7, 9 and 11. So these are given set of observations, and see the questions, that is here we need to show that the sum of the square deviations. So here we need to show sum of the squared deviation. So squared deviation is nothing but that is difference about the mean. So here x minus mean is denoted by x bar, and here given what is x bar. So here x bar is that is 7.4. So here we need not to calculate x bar, that is given in the question. So here given in the problem x bar is given, that is 7.4. So we need to show that, yeah, that is x summation x minus x bar whole square is lesser than is like this, lesser than the sum of the deviation about assumed value 7 for the data. So that is like this. So x minus, so here assumed value 7 square. So we need to show sum of x minus x bar whole square is lesser than sum of x minus 7 whole square. Let's start the solution. So see, so here we have x observations and here x bar observations are given in the question, that is 7.4. Next column is x minus x bar. So here x bar is 7.4. So now see here x observation is 4. 4 minus 7.4 is, that is minus 3. So we need squared value, right? That's why 4 minus 7.4 whole square is, that is 11.56. Next here x value is 6. 6 minus 7.4. So here x bar is 7.4. So 6 minus 7.4 the power 2 is, that is 1.96. Next here x value is 7. 7 minus 7.4 to the power 2 is, that is 0.16. Next 9 minus 7.74 to the power 2 is, that is 2.56. Next 11 minus 7.4 to the power 2 is, that is 12.96. So see here these are x minus x bar whole square observations. So based on problem we need to find sum of x minus x bar whole square. So sum of x minus x bar whole square is, that is 11.56 plus 1.96 plus 0.16 plus 2.56 plus 12.96. So here sum of x minus x bar is 29.2. See here we got sum of x minus x bar whole square is 29.2. Okay, next we need to prove that is sum of x minus 7 whole square. So next column is x minus 7 to the power 2. That is, see here x value is 4 and this minus 7 to the power 2. So 4 minus 7 to the power 2 is 9. Then 6 minus 7 to the power 7 is 1. So here 7 minus 7 is 0. 0 to the power 2 is 0 only. Then 9 minus 7. So that is 2 to the power 2 is 4. Then here it is 11. 11 minus 7 in the sense that is, yeah, 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 to the power 2 is, that is 16. So here sum of x minus 7 to the power square. See we need sum of x minus 7 to the power square. So x minus summation x minus 7 to the power square is, that is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 4, yeah, so 10, 14 plus 16, 30. 20, 21 plus 9 is 30. So here we got x minus 7 to the power square is 30. See here we proved this problem, that is, see here we got sum of x minus x bar square is 29.2 and sum of x minus 7 square is 30. In the sense here sum of x minus x bar square is lesser than sum of x minus 7 to the power 30. So here we showed that, or we proved that, that is sum of x minus x bar to the power square is lesser than sum of x minus 7 square. That is, so here sum of x minus x bar square is 29.2. This is lesser than 30. Okay, this is the solution to the second problem. Next, move to problem number 3. That is, find combined arithmetic mean, and here given informations are n1 is equal to 10, n2 is equal to 20, x bar 1 is equal to 34 and x bar 2 is equal to 37. And we know that to calculate combined arithmetic mean, the formula is x bar c is equal to, that is, n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 divided by n1 plus n2. See here n1 value is 10, so in the place of n1 I will substitute 10 into, what is x bar 1? Here x bar 1 is 34 plus n2 value, that is 20, into, what is x bar 2? X bar 2 is 37 divided by n1 plus n2. So here n1 is 10 and n2 is 20. So this is equal to 10 into 34 is 340 plus 20 into 37 is 740 divided by 10 plus 20, that is 30. So this is equal to 34 plus 740 is, this is 340, right? So 10 into 34 is 340. So that is 340 plus 740 is 1080 divided by 30. So divided by 30 is 36. Here combined arithmetic mean is 36. Okay, next move to problem number 4. That is, the mean age group of 40 students 16 years and mean age of another group of 60 students is 20 years. Find the mean age of 100 students together. And see here, so here given informations are the mean age group of 40 students 16 years and mean age of another group of 60 students is 20 years. In the sense, here two set of observations are given, that is first group and second group. So here there are two groups of observations are given, that is first group and second group. Let's see the first group of observation, that is the mean age of 40 students 16 years. So 40 in the sense that is number of observations in a first group. So this is 40's first group of number of observations, therefore I will write n1. So here given n1 is 40 and mean of first group of observation is, that is 16. See the question, that is the mean age of 40 students 16 years. So here 40 is number of observation and 16 is mean of the observation. So this is first group of mean observation, therefore I will write x bar 1. So next let's see the second group of observation, that is and mean age of another group of 60 students is 20 years. See here 60 is number of observations and 20 is mean of this group. So this is second set of observations, that is second group of observation, therefore I will write n2 is equal to 60 and x bar 2 is equal to 20. So here we need to find the mean age group of 100 students together. 100 is nothing but that is n1 plus n2. So 40 plus 60. In the sense here we need to find combined arithmetic mean. So combined arithmetic mean formula is, that is x bar c is equal to n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 divided by n1 plus n2. So this is equal to, see here what is n1, here n1 is 40 into x bar 1 is 16 plus n2 is 60 and x bar 2 is 20 divided by n1 plus n2. So n1 is 40 plus n2 is 60. So this is equal to 40 into 16 is 640 plus 60 into 20, that is 1200 divided by 40 plus 60, that is 100. So this is equal to 640 plus 1200 is 1840 divided by 100. So this is equal to 1840 divided by 100 is, that is 18.4. Okay, this is combined arithmetic mean for this problem. Okay, this is all about problems on properties of arithmetic mean. Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.